Hello everybody and welcome to a chat from the engineering desk. Glad you're all here and hope you're all doing well today. I've got this loop and I don't have a cover for it, so this area of it tends to collect dust. So what we want over here is our handy vernier, a caliper. So I'm going to measure that. There's our dimension. So I'm going to add another, say, 4 millimeters to that to make a cover. So we're going to play a little bit with hotkeys in Designspark, which speeds up things a lot. So we said we wanted 46 over there. So over here I'm going to hit C and I'm telling it I want a circle. I enter 46 millimeters and there's our circle. Now I'm designing it this way up, so I want to pull that up or extrude it. So I hit pull, select the plane, and pull it up by 2 millimeters like that. Now we need the inner diameter, which is this diameter over here. That's 42. I'm going to add 0.5 to that because it's an inner radius that we have to compensate for in the 3D printing. So it's 47.5, so let's make that 43. So I've selected that. I hit C again, select the center, hit 43, and there's the inner circle. Now we want to bring up this edge over here, which is going to be the cover. So I hit P for pull again. I select that. Let's see how long do we want that to be. 20 millimeters. We're good by the looks of things. So pull that up. Tell it we want 20 millimeters. So now we've got the cover and the sides are parallel. So now we need to taper it out. So we need to pivot that edge. So what we need to do is measure this diameter at the bottom. So from 42 it goes to, call it 44, so that's 2 millimeters, call it. That means I need to pivot that edge by 1 millimeter in each direction. Let's start with the outside. So I'm going to tell it we want to pivot the edge and just select the horizontal plane arrow, and we're going to move it across by 1 millimeter. I'll do the same with the inner one. Move it across by 1 millimeter. Now we want to check that dimension. So we hit the caliper icon up here, and we now have 45 millimeters. We wanted 40. Let's see down here, 43, 45. So that's 2 millimeters. So we've added 2 millimeters. The bottom there is 46, and up here it's 48, so it's 2 millimeters. So I think we're happy with what we've done there. So now all that remains to be done is make it pretty. So go back to pull and select round, and I'm going to bring that in by a millimeter like that. Same with that, by a millimeter. So now we made that corner nice and round. Now the bottom needs to look pretty as well. So there's a little bit of a bevel on this. So what I'm going to do, bring the inside up by a millimeter, like that. Bring the outside up by a millimeter. Let's check how they look together. Hit Control. And deselect that. Yeah, that looks alright. I think that's going to work for us. Now, going back to hotkeys, just click home and it puts it like that. Now I've selected the bottom of the object. Okay, I'll show you how to add a rectangle to that. So let's just put that away over there. So R for rectangle is going to bring up the rectangle command like that. Okay, now if I want to draw a line through that, I'll hit L. There's your line command, like that. So you've got circle, line and rectangle. These are your frequently used primitives that you work with. And then your pull command. Now here's another one that's important. If you want to move stuff around, hit M. Select your direction and do your move like that. You want to move that way, it moves as well. Now if we go up here and we select 3D mode, hit M again, it brings up the Z axis. So now you're now moving this thing on the Z plane like that. And similarly, if I want to spin it around, if I want to turn it by 90 degrees, you do that. There we go. So let's make that go away. Escape. So I think that's our completed object. So now we need to export it. I'm going to print STL, and I've called it the Carson loop cover, and we hit enter, and there we go, it's exported. Now I can put it into my slicer and we can slice it. And I know you want to see that being done, so let's do it. We click on the software for my Flasforge printer. Move it across here so you guys can see it. Like that. Add file. We call that. Let's go back here. What did we call it? C. Carson loop cover STL. There we go. Tell it we want to slice it. I'm going to use default settings. I'm going to use a raft. I tell it to slice. Now I want to see what it did in the slicing. So it tells me it's going to take 54 minutes to make it and use 12.93 grams of material, which is 4.33 meters of filament. And let's see what the print's going to look like. There we go. Drag the slicer down. There we go. I'm going to make that in black PLA. And then we're going to have a cover for this. And it's going to be nice and pretty. So now it's time that it'll be done. Very good. So I hope you enjoyed this quick talk on 3D design and some 3D printing. So it's a Sunday, so we're having a longer format video and amongst the shorts I do. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like and please consider subscribing. There's lots going on this channel. And my friends, have a wonderful day further. See you for more next time. Bye.